Welcome to Satsang. Good morning. Today I would like to speak of a quality I never speak about, but I think it's a good day to say. The concept of purity that is this is the emphasis of all religions and spirituality. When it's a concept, you can be sure that one will fail. Because it's an attainment, it was not there before. It can be a success for a while, and then you fail. It's ephemeral. As a concept, it's ephemeral. And as a concept, you understand it in a certain way. And surely, celibacy, sattvic food, all that is included. But personally, I have seen people doing that, and everybody's as a bitch as before, as an asshole. It doesn't help. Because purity means that your real nature is untouched ever. You see, you cannot acquire it. You just have to see your real nature. Now, if you have any non-idea about it, you can tell me. Nothing helps, you see. You have to click, just to click. And how one clicks in what is always there, and which is mentioned as your real nature, is not to hook at any concept. That's all. Nothing will do. Nothing else will do. Because then it becomes an accomplishment. It becomes an owner of some accomplishment, of some ideal. And it's not about that. Unless you want to go that way, but then this is not the place for it. Now, everybody is free to do whatever he likes in the life, but to always glue the idea of that will help for enlightenment, to know my real self, that is the wrong thing. That is the utopia. So do whatever you like, but don't put enlightenment as a golden carrot afterwards, or beside, or whatever.
I had a discussion about morality.
Ah, yeah. That's why I speak of purity, probably.
And, and how to say it? I remember many years ago when Osho said something that I liked, that the best way to change the world is be yourself, something like this. And from my point of view, from all the years, somehow, if we, this journey that we make is also automatically some kind of, I would call it, you come closer to the heart, and the actions in this world are different, I think. More sensitive. I cannot really go into into a really violent, greedy trip.
Yeah, but it can happen still, because you are not freed from desires or from a luggage you don't control.
Can happen to go into a violent, greedy...
I mean, I don't know, but violent maybe not, but other distorted things could be there also.
Sure, but I don't think, for me, I don't think this brings me to my true self or something. I think it's an automatic, for me it's more automatic...
No, I understand. It will be automatically, probably, there will be a change of vision which brings you more peace or whatever. But there are exceptions in this behavior. There can be exceptions because you don't know what you carry, you see. And that can blow up, can come out suddenly. Don't forget we are in duality. Yes. It's okay, I bet. That's why I repeat, it's very important not to make an idol of some symbols of truth, goodness, God, or whatever. It's very important. Nevertheless, fingers can still point out, you see. So the most important, the real master, is what is pointed out. It is not the finger, which can be sometimes twisted.
It's interesting you were speaking today about purity as an ideal or a concept. And for many years this was for me a spiritual concept.
Sure.
And this morning I went to a really so-called dark spot in the... And I noticed the difference.
You went to impurity, you mean?
I would have been very upset before, like, oh, this is impure, or I should do this. And now I could take it just as an experience that comes and goes, and it's a huge difference.
It's a huge difference. It removes your arrogance of any attainment. It's just, one could be sorry about it, but that's it. So if you like to bring another subject, you're welcome. I don't know.
It's Kali Yuga.
Yeah. So we know it now.
The only one, you're the only one who speaks the truth.
You have ears for that.
Yes. Unbelievable what you say. I haven't heard it before. You can't keep it in the mind. Yes, that's true. Innocence is the highest. That's true. Gopi told me this, you know. Innocence. A 2-year girl told me the truth in Pusheti. Gopi, you know?
Yeah,
2 years old.
Aha.
It's never to be known, you know?
It's never
It's
to be
never
known.
to be known. Well, but you are the only one who talks like this. Do you know this? No, you are the only one.
But now you tell the same.
Also, it's Papaji, you know, it's to put Papaji in a memory, like I hear it sometimes, you're fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked. You know what you always said, if you keep it in your mind, you're fucked.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
because
Forget it.
Because then you are an enlightened man with 2 legs,
You're fucked.
and that's too much
Yeah.
legs. Huh?
But still, it's so new, this message, like no one really understood, you know,
Because it's not to be understood. You have to leave understanding behind.
it looks to me now since Papaji appeared, you know, on this planet, and all these Satsang Bhavans came up, you know, and the big money, Eckhart Tolle, I don't know who else, all after Papa. It ain't over till it's over. Isn't it? It ain't over till it's over. Oh my God. And so, just nice. I did it already. I played for you because you wanted, so I did it yesterday. And I said it all on this, you know, and, this first moment, you know. Stay free of the tyranny. The tyranny of your mind. She left it all behind. We've been riding those tigers. We've been riding the deers on wild boars just to get a glimpse of this colorful scene. Yeah. So be free of the tyranny, of the misery of those forgotten dreams. It's still a mystery. We've been riding those tigers. We've been riding the wild boar. Sure, it's still a dream. Still, sometimes it's pure misery. It's a free of the tyranny. For me it's very special because after Papa threw me out, no, he looked at me really, I came back after 1 year, he looked at me, what the fuck you want here, you know, shit. He can look, you know, he can look.
He can
He
look.
kills, he fucking kills, you know.
Yeah.
So for me it's very special to come to Ganga, this I wanted to tell you. For me it's like, shh, you know.
Om Namah Shivaya.
All these years I thought nothing happens and everything happened, you know. Yeah, when you stay alone and no one when you're alone with the truth, you know. And then I get this, it's these little things in between, you know, the little things. Those things we don't, you know. So I want just to say, Greg, thank you, Baba. And I would cry, like, you know, I just want to thank you, Guruji, okay?
Om Namah Shivaya.
I'm so happy that you're not recognized, you know.
Where am I?
Very good trick, you know. Because Kali Yuga and Papa made it clear, heaven is taken by the demons. This we know. Means everybody knows now the fucking truth. Read it somewhere, you know. And it's big money, you know. Heaven is big money. You know that story? It's a Shiva story of the Puranas, you see. Heaven is taken by the fucking demons. But anyway, the truth is in hell. To find only in hell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to listen till the last moment, you know. The second verse is always the second verse. Everybody's open for the first verse and they start to think, and then comes the truth. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Next.
No, it's okay. Yeah, next. You killed them all.
You know, in India, you would be treated, you know, so I'm sometimes a bit sad about the disrespect, but this is better like this, you know, than the wrong respect. Isn't it? I understand very well, darling.
Who needs whatever?
And I was even slamming you, you know, but the truth is like water, it's a being, you know, it's not a concept, it's a being, a living being. The truth is a living being. It's a living being. It's alive. For me it's very special. I want to say it again and to bring my family here, and they get it in seconds, you know. Oh my God. So on Friday I play with Punja, you know, and Narayan. That's all I wanted to say. Cool. On Friday, you know, with Punja and Narayan. Oh. Hey, du, ne? Du hast doch eine Frage, jetzt sag mal. Du hast eine Frage. Ja, wann du aufhörst. Ich höre jetzt auf. Das war's schon? Ja, das war schon die Frage. Siehst du? He had a question when I stopped. You know?
Yeah. It's gone.
That's music.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Gangaji.
Ganga is enough. It's okay.
I have never seen my own self.
Okay.
I do not know who I am. With your grace, Ganga, can you please show me who I am?
You don't look at this question, where are you left? We start looking at the next question, where are you left?
Here?
It's not a geographical here. It's not a geographical here. That's what you are. You have not to search somewhere. It will always be here. And don't try to understand. If something still comes up, tell me. It's important.
Yeah, I think there is I feel like there's a doubt that is coming.
Don't hook at the doubt. Whatever arises is your mind. And the mind disappears where you are. So don't hook at your mind. He will tell you always some lies. He cannot tell the truth. And some lies are in disguise of the truth, of course. Whatever rises in you, let it be in the shape of an experience, of a feeling, or of an idea. It's a rising thought. It's the expression of that. It's not that, it's a limited that. So that's why my master was saying, keep quiet. It's not understood, but it is understood in the, don't hook at anything. Where are you? You are where you want to be. You are where you search, or where you think. Bref. You're like a volcano, you see? All those bubbles, they rise and then they sleep and then they rise again. All that is the manifestation, the creation, is your body and mind, my body and mind, all the universe. All this is the bubbles. But you are a volcano. You will never mistake yourself for what comes out. You know that all that is mind, but in limited shape, in limited expression, because when it expresses itself, it's dual, so there is a birth and a death. Doubts are bubbles. It's the mind. Convictions are bubbles. It's the mind. Be so free that you don't need all of that to be. It will still happen. Don't have the imagination that bubbles will not be there. But you are freed from the belief it's real. You're over?
No question arising, just the amazing joy of hearing this truth again and again. And I know it need not be again and again, it's just now. So no, it never stops to be amazing. So I thank you for this.
I also think. I just, because it's my bad habit, I totally see what you mean, but please don't make it as it has to appear always as joy. It will not be so. You know it by now, I hope.
Yeah, certainly.
Okay, great.
When you mention the concept of purity,
Yeah,
it brought up some old confusion
okay.
about the ones who know themselves. When it went about what Lal was saying, there was you said there we are still in the duality, so there can be anything coming up what we carry, what we don't know, any shadows. And on the other side, there's the concept, let's say, about Jesus. And for me, how I understood him, it was always, when it goes about his behavior was always, let's say, holy.
What about Magdalena? That is erased, huh? Otherwise he is no more holy.
And it looked always for me like it was because he knew himself, so he knew he was behind duality.
But listen. Some people in this manifestation, and it is as rare as any rare flower, they are saints. And we call saints, generally we have an idea of saints when they are behaving always in goodness, they are chaste. Oh, they don't touch the sex. Surely not. They are beyond that. They are saints. It exists, as everything can exist in this world. Okay? But they are rarity, and it doesn't mean we have to be like them. They are born with those tendencies and qualities. So it has nothing to do to know yourself. It has absolutely nothing to do. He's an ideal. He became also, from him came this religion that we know very well, and so on. So who you are doesn't belong to any religion, doesn't belong to any must. It's free. That's why it's called freedom. So don't expect a certain kind of behavior from anybody. Everybody fails. Those who have a certain kind of conduct, especially in spirituality and in religion, they all fail. They all fail. It is known or it's unknown. They all fail. You cannot maintain a concept all your life, 24 hours. Impossible. So what? This is not a teaching of behavior. It's a teaching of to know what's what, from where all this arose. We call it God, we call it the divine, we call it the self, we call it the emptiness, we call it, we don't know. Nobody will know. And those who know, they preach a conduct. And they fail. So I interrupted you.
I don't remember.
That's okay. Good one.
Is there any danger in loving those figures a lot, like Jesus or Krishna or Shiva, because they bring you somewhere else than just the daily life?
No, you see, I myself, if you see my garden, I'm full of gods and all that, and I love Shiva and all. But I know that it is my person. My person, I have this madness, I like it. But I cannot confuse the... It's in the realm of form. You can have visions even. It's again a form. Even if it looks more real, but it's again a form. So, at some point, you know that the gods, to be free from their godhood, they have to come to earth and be a devotee of a free one. Maybe one or two are sitting here. So, I mean, you live as it is the best for you. But don't confuse your person and the person who loves Ganesh, or the shape of Ganesh and the shape of Shiva or Krishna. Don't confuse that. Well, I would say for what you are, even though everything is what you are. But you cannot see that if you first don't deny everything. That's all I can say, you know. So live as you like, but don't confuse. Don't be confused. And in life it's true. You may need some support sometimes. Life is tough. So why not? They are there to help the human beings. If you believe in them. That's why you see in India they represent their gods in a certain shape. But if you ask them who you are, they will open their chest and say, I am a devotee of Shiva. And then if there is still a question, but who are you? And from that opening of the heart, where you see Shiva and the devotee, you go in and you say, I am myself. And there you don't see any shape anymore. You see, they show all that. So know where you place yourself once you play at something or with something. Yeah? They can be reminders of something else than simply this materialistic world. Hmm? They have their functions.
To love the truth as somebody suddenly looks impossible to me.
It is impossible, or it's not. It is what?
It looks
Impossible. But that's good. Nobody will be the truth. Nobody can be the symbol of truth. I mean, of those. It brings so much concept that I cannot. I prefer to give up. It's, I think it is absolutely less risky if you free yourself from any form. So the route for that is to question your own form. Do I have permanently this body I know, this mind, this character? What about when I sleep? Deep sleep? What about when I'm happy, have no mind? Who am I? And the answer will not be in the same realm. The answer is just to be. It's as simple. So free yourself from all religions and beliefs. And Advaita is becoming a new religion nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What I said, no? Yeah.
So, if you want to belong to something, you are free. But Advaita becomes a religion. One knows too much about it.
At least I will not be too.
That's my joy. So if there is any question, anything, don't suppress it in the drawer because it will come back anyway. So just ask. Yeah, maybe take that. Bye.
I see myself jumping from landing place to landing place.
Mm.
And there is this I have this thing with knowledge. I love this beautiful sayings, and then now yeah. And then I am with that, and then I see, well, this is a landing place, but it's like an ongoing jumping.
Why don't you stay where all this comes from? You can tell the same, but you have to be there so that everything can come up and disappear. I agree. You will be in the pot instead of taking a drop. Yeah, self-knowledge could be a big poison. That's sure. If you play with that. It's known. In India, they say pandits. Those who know, who have the self-knowledge, they are pandits. They are not free, but they have the knowledge. They have amazing knowledge. When you hear their comments about scriptures and all, you say, wow, they must be free to know that. It's not possible, and they are not. Not necessarily. Again, it can happen once, but generally speaking.
A true Pandit has always big respect for gopis.
It was always be?
True Pandits
You are
have
that.
always big respect. They know it about gopis. We call this gopi.
Yeah, they are gopis.
Yeah, in Vrindavan you see it, those big Pandits, when a gopi comes, okay, out of rules, you know.
Yeah, sure, out of rules.
Gopis means wild beings,
Yeah.
you know.
So it cannot become a religion.
Impossible.
Ah.
Impossible.
I like it.
They're afraid of gopis. They're very, you know, this we call gopi.
Yeah. Oops.
I really want to give up any doing, any learning.
But why you want to give up? Just give up. If you want, your mind will play tricks with you. Because you put it in time and anyway, know that actually you have not to give up anything. You are always yourself. This is the misunderstanding brought up by the mind. Oh, I'm ignorant, I'm not self-realized. Because they have ideas. The mind has limited ideas. But if you believe what your mind says, then what? You have to go from where the mind could rise or where the mind disappears. Then there is no question of giving up. And that's always here. When, for example, you drop this idea, I have to give up. Whatever appears has to be given up. But is there anything appearing real? That is the question. If I can see it, it's already objectified. What you are will never be objectified. All objectifications are it, but in a limited shape, as an expression. So, just the problem is often when you have this journey is to take a few experiences for that, for real. But they are experiences. And there are so many levels of experiences that the subtle ones, the vast ones, the one who speak of emptiness and absolute look so real, but they look like. They will fade away, so they just look like. They are not it. So you cannot stop experiences to appear and disappear, but know that what you search is from where they appear and they disappear. And that you have not to search, it's there. Mm-hmm. And it's always alive, so it cannot be in a fixed appearance. It's always alive. So it's always... You cannot rely on appearances. It's always different appearances. So just know that you are just being. So, where are you? In pondering about the truth I say, which will not do. Okay, So where are you? Is whatever I say entering where you are? No. The mind disappears here. There is an arrow. Those words are arrows. Not more. So if you want to ask me or whatever, you can, otherwise that's what happens.
Yeah.
Who is there?
Ganga.
Hey, I can hear you.
I was having a conversation with myself and I thought to share.
Okay.
It's just, I don't know if it is question.
Let's see.
Okay, it's just amazing that I put it aside, this question about the search kind of thing, and I'm just enjoying satsang. It just if I hear something which is like amazing, which is not coming from the mind, and it's so funny and touching and everything, and I was kind of it's amazing. This cannot be objectified. I mean, this such a thing that to be objectified. That thing, I was like, so I was talking to myself, like, oh, you know.
It's a nice talk. It's a nice talk. At that very moment of your talk, there is no search. It's just like a surprise that you express and all that.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, and also my other conversation is, I mean, like I don't have to. I mean, it is not like I can even stop that. Having this and just. But yeah, it's a good talk. It's a good kind of talk. Yeah.
Agni.
Hey, Ganga, I would like to say something. Because for me it's that to be an individual and not make anything of it. If so, it's like I am an individual, but I'm not an individual. So I thought just to not make something like I'm like a universal or unknown or this kind of things. That was also my.
And when you speak, where are you afterwards, after the talk? Where are you?
I cannot say anything about it actually.
It's exactly what you are. Hola, Luc.
As you are sharing self-conversation, I will share mine. But I'm afraid you're going to bash me already. Okay, so it's a bit more technical in nature, right? So I was using what you just said before, when you said, take your thought and go to where they come from. Hmm? And then I said, okay, I can't find where they come from, but I can find where they stop. You saw that. So I was doing this. I take a thought.
But wait. I don't say to take a thought.
Mm.
I just say, is there a thought?
Mm. Yeah, and then you wait until it vanishes or stops, okay, and you see what's left. Bad words, but whatever, okay? Fine, I did it, works. Now, wait. This was just to give you the intro. Okay, next level, I'm going to do this with I'm going to do this with awareness. What I call awareness is, I take, I'm calling it this kind of liquid things where everything is in, and which can nearly, but the thing is, as I can perceive it, this is not it, right?
Really, student.
But then I have a technical problem, because
It's liquid, it's troublesome.
no, it's eternal. So it's out of time, so I can't wait until it finishes.
You cannot grasp what is eternal, that's sure.
Sometimes. And still I'm perceiving it. So if I'm
No, you perceive your idea of it.
Yeah, I'm perceiving. It's not a perception. I mean, it's a whatever name, but
Whoa.
there is something.
What is it then? That's already too much.
Yeah, that's the point. So how can I use a similar trick to go back to?
But you have to go back, that's what I say. You are already where you are. It's because you believe your mind that it looks like you go a step away. And then you search again the union and whatnot bullshit. You already are at the proper place, no place.
Yeah, but I'm not looking for union, right? Because if there is union, there is two, not that. Okay, so this is clear for me.
If it is clear, why this talk is important?
But first, because this was an interesting question. So, if I'm perceiving this,
about the awareness.
No, yeah, if I'm perceiving this very comfortable, warm, blah 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 thing, it's a thing.
It's comfortable, blah blah.
No, not at all.
The awareness.
This awareness thing. Yeah, so it's not a thing. Yeah.
How can you speak of it? You have to know. If you speak of it, at the very moment you speak of it, you make it an object. Then can you pursue? If it is very clear for you that whatever you speak of, let it be awareness. It's an object. You are not it.
I agree. This is the point.
Then why do you speak of it?
Wait. No, but it's not because I don't speak. If I have this, when I'm talking about this awareness, whatever you call it, this is not the final stuff, right?
To speak of it.
No, because I have some kind of perception of that, or I can even be it, but it's kind of perception. It's
It's
not
a
that.
perception,
Huh?
yeah, because
Yeah.
there is somebody to perceive.
Yes. So
And
I'm
that
not
is still
disappearing.
too much.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, great. So,
Then I'm saying I can't use the trick of wait until it's finished because it never finishes, right? It never starts. Do you have a better trick? I told you it's a bit technical in that.
techniques are for religion and spirituality. It's not about this. I am technically aware in my sleep. Oh, great achievement. Whatever you know, you agree. So how you continue the sentence?
If I know, I'm not it. There is two.
So what do you do not to be two for once? For once?
You can't do it. You just possibly abandon it, but it's a word, and then you disappear, and there is nobody. There is no one. Pop. And then technically I don't
See,
speak, but
so be bop pop,
yes.
be bop, pop
And
baba.
then I cannot have
Pop
any
baba.
conversation.
Oh, you can speak of so many other things.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't matter. You see, there is a conversation about this subject when there is a demand landing somewhere, so eventually there is a conversation to show you land somewhere, you make a concept of. That's why you still search. That's all the conversation actually, in Satsang. Now, if you know all that, you keep quiet. And if you cannot keep quiet, it's because you want to know more about the mind, or more about the journey and all that. You agree?
Yes. Okay, but I can reformulate my question. I was wondering if I was not landing somewhere when I was standing, whatever.
If you
In
catch this
awareness.
question,
Yes.
you will have a doubt in the shape of the question you give me.
Mm-hmm.
If you catch anything from the mind, you will have or a conviction or a doubt. And it's both in the air. There is no substance in it. Okay? Okay. So may I ask, are you still searching who you are? You are searching because you are curious about the mind. But are you searching who you are?
A bit arrogant, but I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. But I can't know it. You know, so it's a
But
catch
how can you say I don't think so?
Because literally, I can't think.
Okay, then you know very well you can't.
Mm-hmm.
Why you say I don't think so? Surely I can't. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a bit arrogant to say that.
No, the contrary, the arrogance is say I don't think so. That's arrogant.
when you speak, I understand, and it's like it blows the mind away. And you said before there can be something lurking. Yeah, so it comes again, and I say, okay, it doesn't matter. It's just the mind. It's just this I feeling. It comes with a doubt again and again and again, and there's this urge listening
To
to
solve
you today.
the doubt.
Not solve it, just see beyond, really, for once, absolutely without doubt.
Then again and again.
What are you saying?
Again and again.
To keep looking.
Again and again. That again will disappear on its own.
So once it's been seen, it's not that I have to see something else, it's just keep looking, you're saying.
Looking, no, but maybe you can call it, you are vigilant not to multiply again yourself and go into that realm, just for a while, because you still search. Otherwise you see the search, if there is no search, those things are not there. But if still there is some, as you feel, tyranny of the mind, then again and again, just cut it up. Whenever you are awake, doesn't matter if it is 10 hours later. The essential moment is when you are aware, you just drop it. Where are you? And then you know, I was never anywhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, it's okay. But know that your mind is very tricky. You see, you have been, so be very aware of that. Okay? I've been playing with my mind so much, but after all, for this subject, it's absolutely useless. As I say, the search will not be solved by an answer. It will be solved by seeing that the search is a fantasy of the mind.
It can't be solved by the answer, and it can't be solved by the seeker.
It cannot, you mean?
It cannot
Yeah,
be
yeah.
solved by the seeker, yeah. Yeah. In this moment, that's enough. And I see the mind wanting to turn it into some big experience of bliss, and it doesn't. I see it's not necessary.
This bliss is really, in the end, it smells a lot, I tell you. Oh,
Yes.
I'm fed up with this. It can be so beautiful when it takes you by surprise, not because you are awaiting to be in bliss. That smells.
Thank you.
To be a long life devotee is a dangerous path. Then it becomes very rotten. So don't take yourself for a devotee now. Who are you? Enough. And if you prefer that, then don't come here. Because I will destroy that. Okay? Mm.
Good.
Mm-mm. No, Ramcharan, why do you go in your mind? Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
You can, but then go out. As a devotee, you will never make it. It's your choice. But then go out. Because what I say, the devotee will collapse, he will not like it. He will not like it. So, as you like. He cannot laugh as you do. He cannot smile as you do. He will not like it. So why you smile? It's impossible.
I see not to look in the hiding place of joy and bliss and all this. Yeah. What the devotee really won't like.
Why you want to remain a devotee? Why you speak of the devotee now?
No, I'm in answer to what you're saying, to really don't be a devotee.
Yeah, but why you brought a devotee now? It was already in ashes, and you bring it back. Why? Why?
I wanted to understand why you're so hit on it.
You go there, don't understand it. Be how you call it? Slam or?
Struck.
Huh? Struck. But you are not now. It's over now. You are not. You are again in this realm. Next time. If there is a one, we never know.
We never know.
We never know. Come to Satsang knowing that it's a big risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't have a next time. It feels this not, if I say next time, it becomes, okay, an experience next time.
Yeah, but that's what you do.
So I don't want that.
You say that. I don't believe it. You have a knowledge. It will not do. Or as I say, do whatever you like. If you want to remain a devotee with the knowledge, of course, so many thousands of satsang, you get a good knowledge. But then don't come here, because I will not accept anything. What a beauty.
Yes.
What a freedom. Mm.
Actually, it's why I come.
You're not yet done, huh? What's missing with you? You made it a style of life. Nothing wrong. I also love sanghas and satsangs and all. Nothing wrong. But no, at least it's a way of life. It's not what I am.
Yes.
Okay. Then when you come to real satsang, it's a big risk.
Yes.
Okay.
I felt this even to speak this to you. It's some risk, but I don't want to hide it.
But you have nothing to present.
Yes. Thank you.
Singing? No singing, Attila?
What is it?
You want singing or
I'm
no
ready.
singing? Exceptionally, Attila is there, so he will. But thank you very much.
Jai Ganga Mira, Jai Ganga Mira, Jai Ganga Mira. Wow, down from skies of that blue tide.
No escape.
Together. Jai Ganga Mira. Jai Ganga Mira. Wow, Ganga Mira. Ooh. Wow. Just cooling our hot ass. That's why. Oh, what a white girl, yeah. That old man prayed so long. Oh, Rishi, yeah. Jai Ganga Jai Ganga Ma. Okay, we're together. Jai Ganga Ma. Jai Ganga Ma. What a white girl, yeah. Jai Ganga Ma. And no one can control you, not even the rich. You don't know why. Don't know why. I was running wide like everybody here. Jai Ganga Ma. While going up and down, left and right, it ain't over till it's over, and nobody really knows why. Walk, you can have it all. It doesn't matter no more. Doesn't matter no more. And now one more time. Jai Ganga Ma. just for a little while. How he was praying takes all our sins. I'll walk with you down this flower garden within. Take Ganga Mira. One more time. Football. Ganga Mira. About time, billion years just shrink to nothing time. Oh, Papa life, yeah. So take our sins, you know it's just a dream. Listen to your mouth open nose, yes, it's all within. Take Ganga Mira. You bring me back to life, and all the goddesses arise, and nobody knows really why. Grace on up on you, Ganga Mira. Because Ganga, you know, she takes it all. Yeah, this is actually what I'm most grateful for my Guruji, that he showed me the true Ganga, you know. As a hippie, Goa, everything, you know. But he showed me true India, you know, true India. And true India is just we are beginners, absolute beginners, you know.
Sing something.
What?
Sing something.
Okay. Yeah, I'm singing. It's a fucking thing. Okay, one more. But this is the one I did
It's okay.
yesterday. Teaching what I just said before. Stay free of tyranny. Just stay free of the tyranny of your mind. She left it all behind. Be free of the tyranny. Just be free, yeah, of the misery of those forgotten dreams. Yes, it's still a mystery. Yeah. it together again. You stay free, free of the tyranny. Yeah, stay free, free of the tyranny. We've been riding those tigers, those wild deers and boars. Just get a glimpse of this colorful scene. Be free, be free of the tyranny. Yeah. Yeah, damn. It's time. No mind. Jai Hare Om Namo Narayana Narayana Om. No, I like one story. I was in Pujati with Lalita Devi, really strict fucking pujari. You know her, fuck, so tight. So I there, and suddenly this little lingam turned totally orange, like full Chaitanya power. She looks at me, you feel it? Wow, you're the first one who can see the truth. In this small Pujati ashram, India, you know, India.